you know, he's a little too into himself. You know, he should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be
held for debt. He did not pay a debt. Money team is not real. That's not real. Francis Ngannou has a promotional team. Those aren't real. There's just people that will really let you tag into the back end because they're locked into an old school boxing business model, and you got to have the tax identification number.
In a recent discussion that caught the attention of the boxing world, Mike Tyson openly criticized Floyd Mayweather over reports of a $500 million debt, warning that his expensive lifestyle could push him towards serious financial trouble similar to what Tyson faced in his own past. Tyson, who once lost more than $300 million during his career, spoke about Mayweather's habit of heavy spending and suggested that living so lavishly without limits may not be something that can last forever.
You gotta save money, not spend money. I used to be a guy that spend money all the time. And then I said, oh shit. When I didn't have it, I wanted it. Now I have it, I don't want this shit.
Mike Tyson, who became the youngest heavyweight champion in history, earned an estimated $400 to $685 million throughout his boxing career. However, by 2003 he declared bankruptcy, stating that he owed nearly $38 million in debt.
However, as for the people who have gotten money just recently, they are seen spending millions on upgrading their lifestyle. And it's not a surprise that they end up losing all their wealth in the next few years. Mr. Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight champion, earned over $400 million throughout his career, but filed for bankruptcy in 2003. Tyson allowed others to control his finances, didn't review his bank statements, and overspent on things like cars, jewelries, and exotic animals. He admits that his financial illiteracy and trust in others led to most of his financial issues. Some of his most interesting purchases include $580,000 on a birthday party, $2 million on a golden bathtub. The choice is yours.
His expensive way of living included buying luxury houses, keeping exotic pets such as Bengal tigers, and giving costly gifts. He later revealed that he spent his final $1 million on rehab and even had to borrow money to purchase a mansion after leaving Las Vegas. Looking back on his mistakes, he now speaks openly about the importance of financial education, stressing that managing money requires skill and cautioning others about the false confidence that wealth can create.
Mike Tyson, that made tens of millions of dollars during his boxing career, and right after his career, when completely broke and bankrupt, quickly realized that he was making a mistake, still had some revenue streams, took that money, took his name, took his brand, turned it into different businesses, turned it into different assets, and is now making more money than he did when he had his boxing career.
Nice.
What has the peaks and valleys of that allowed you to learn about money?
It was interesting. I didn't possessing it. I just was a young kid having fun.
What do you consider a lot of money to be?
I don't know, $1,000.
Oh, please.
Anything. Anything.
Do these figures sound correct? You made around $400 million during your career?
I don't know, it could.
End up spending more than you made, and at one point were like $50 million in debt?
Yeah, that was amazing too. But
how does that happen?
Just being reckless and young.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., famous for his unbeaten record and flashy lifestyle, has reportedly made more than $1 billion during his career. Known as Money Mayweather, he is regularly seen showing off his fortune, from private jets to high-end luxury cars. Even with his massive earnings, he has drawn criticism over his spending choices and the type of exhibition bouts he takes part in, as some believe they focus more on entertainment than true competition.
Did you believe that you would be the champ? Well, it's not just the champ. I'm the champ on the outside, too. I mean, to make over $1 billion, I didn't do it by myself. What I did was I surrounded myself with a great team, meaning you can't think you know it all. If it was a person that was strong in certain departments, I wouldn't have got the best person for that. What I believe in doing is surrounding myself with all smart people. That makes me that much more smarter, because once you surround yourself with a smart team, then it makes things that much easier.
What do you do with all this money? I mean, like, do you actually use it? I mean, are you using the cash?
You know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
How do you even get this much money? What do you do?
I work hard.
I know that. But like, do you go to the bank and say, I need all of it? I want all of the money in your bank.
No, that's not what you do. You order it. You can order it.
Oh, you can?
And when you order a certain amount, when you order millions of dollars, a Brinks truck comes to your home.
Wow.
After going through the risks that come with sudden wealth, Mike Tyson has at times shared his thoughts on Floyd Mayweather Jr. and his financial choices. In earlier interviews, he appeared supportive, telling Mayweather to enjoy the money he earned. But as Tyson grew more thoughtful about his own past, he started warning about the dangers of uncontrolled spending and the false feeling of being untouchable that money can create.
Hey Mike, how you doing, man? What's up? Hey, professional party thrower Adrian Broner goes across the country, gets charged $10,000 a pop. He used to be a boxer. Would you ever do that? Like, would you want to come to my house and cut the turkey? How much would you charge to cut the turkey at my house on Thanksgiving?
30 cents.
30 cents? So you do it for free practically.
Yeah.
Adrian Broner, I think that's a good career for like a boxer trying to promote himself as a party thrower. 10 grand.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, you have any advice for Mayweather? He's spending a lot of money right now.
Have a ball.
Enjoy it, huh? That's what you do. Hey, dude, you're a legend, man. It's good seeing you.
Stories of Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. highlight a common pattern in professional boxing: the difficulty of handling sudden wealth. Many fighters, after reaching fame and fortune, find it hard to manage their money, which can lead to bankruptcy or heavy debt. Tyson's honest reflections stand as a warning and stress the need for financial education and wise decision-making.
You know what money really is to me? Me, Mike Tyson. Money is a false sense of security. Some people may think I got the billion enough, I can't even die. And it takes one mosquito bite or one bad night with a wrong lover, just one shot with a bullet, and it's over. It's over before a flash in the eye. It's just life is this. You feel invincible with money. You feel like you can't even die. I always tell people this: if you think a lot of money is going to make you happy, you never had a lot of money. The purpose of the money for me is to enjoy with people and be happy. No one's going to be happy spending all the money on themselves.
Although rumors about Floyd Mayweather Jr. and his finances keep spreading, it is important to treat these claims with caution, especially when there is no solid proof to support them. What remains certain is the importance of financial literacy and the lessons that can be learned from the real-life experiences of boxing legends such as Mike Tyson.
Like if he's like the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA, the UFC.
I didn't know Conor McGregor was undefeated, but I didn't know that he had a reign in MMA for 20 years and undefeated, and was world champion in 5 different weight classes. That's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys telling me something new. If you say he's the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA.
Well, do you
I mean, if you say he's the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA, I'm trying to find out. Have you ever made $300 million in one night? Have you ever made $100 million in one night? Have you ever made $70 million in one night? So, as far as trying to say that he's the Floyd Mayweather of MMA, I mean, it's okay to just to say it, but it's not true. I'm a legend, a living legend. You know, I gave just sport of boxing. I gave years and years of hard work. It was blood, sweat, and tears. I had a tremendous team, I had a tremendous run. I think that it's time for Conor McGregor need to go out there and do what he do. But never compare Conor McGregor to me. That's a total disrespect.
Well,
I mean, once again, I'm an elephant. Elephant don't beef with ants. You know, elephant is so large you don't even see ants.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely known for his over-the-top lifestyle. In February 2025, during Super Bowl weekend in Las Vegas, he reportedly paid more than $1.13 million for a luxury suite at Allegiant Stadium to watch the game. He also displayed his taste for luxury by showing off a watch collection said to be worth around $100 million. While these bold displays match his public image, they have sparked debate about the long-term impact on his finances. In another major step, Mayweather announced a $42 million agreement to purchase 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. However, later investigations pointed out issues with that claim. Public property records showed no confirmed transfer of ownership, and industry experts suggested he may have secured only a minority share with the option to expand later. These findings have raised concerns about the clarity and credibility of his business dealings.
If somebody right now in here hit the lottery, the first thing they're gonna say is give it all to me. because they don't know no better. Because rich and wealth is two different things. When you're rich for a short period of time. Rich is short term. Wealth is long term. You can have 100 million, but if you don't got no game plan, it's gonna be gone. So, if I didn't know what I know now, they would gave me $100 million when I was young, I probably off. But with a lot of time, a lot of experience, being around the right people, I knew about balance. I knew what I wanted in life. So even like when I get like Monday, I got a wire coming for another 20 million. But I don't get moved by the money no more.
Despite earning enormous sums, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has also dealt with major tax responsibilities. In early 2025, he revealed that he paid more than $18 million in taxes, which highlights the serious financial obligations tied to his level of income. Large tax payments along with his high spending have increased public debate about how sustainable his wealth may be over time.
Well, there may be another reason Floyd Mayweather has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break. Until the fight, the end of August, Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. Maybe he should stay retired and pay his taxes.
Yeah, pay taxes. Usually that catches up with you if you don't do that.
Records show that Floyd Mayweather Jr. had outstanding tax liens from past years, including a $7.2 million debt dating back to 2010. In a petition to the United States Tax Court, he explained that although he owned significant assets, they were mostly illiquid, making it difficult to pay immediately. He requested to postpone payment until after his 2017 fight with Conor McGregor, expecting that the income from that fight would cover his tax obligations.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
In a podcast episode, Joe Rogan pointed out the clear differences between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. He noted that Floyd weighs 155 pounds while Tyson is 220 pounds solid as a rock, showing Tyson's strong physical presence compared to Mayweather's lighter frame. Tyson was famous for his powerful knockouts and aggressive approach, whereas Mayweather became legendary for his exceptional defensive skills and smart ring tactics. Rogan emphasized this by saying that if you ask who is the best boxer of all time, he would choose Floyd because he got hit less than anyone else, and that's what makes the difference.
Floyd's power is nowhere near Mike Tyson's power.
Nowhere near. But I was just saying that Floyd has been pretty active, like as a boxer.
Yeah,
He'd fought Pacquiao recently, you know.
Went to Japan and fought.
Yeah, I mean, he fought the Japanese kickboxer guy, Nazukawa, Tenshin. He fought, he was fighting guys like Conor McGregor that we knew Floyd was going to beat them, but he was still active.
Right.
With Mike Tyson, Mike hadn't been active forever.
He was getting fat for a minute.
Yep, he got real fat.
He was smoking weed.
The connection between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson has involved both respect and conflict. Their disagreement reportedly started in 2001 when police raided Tyson's Las Vegas home after sexual assault allegations, with Tyson believing Mayweather had a role in prompting the raid, a point he later reflected on in his book, saying he was good with it now. Despite past tensions, Mayweather publicly defended Tyson in 2013, signaling a softening of their feud and recognizing Tyson's lasting impact on boxing. During a live 2013 Fox Sports interview, Mayweather praised Tyson's influence on his own career, stating, "I commend Tyson because he's one of the guys that paved the way for me to be where I'm at. He's a legendary champion." He also highlighted that Tyson should not be judged for his life choices, adding, "He's lived his life the way he's wanted to live his life. No one can say what they would have done if they were in his shoes.
Can I ask you about Mike Tyson? Because he was on this show just last week, and at the moment he's currently being profiled, as you'll know, on the channel Being Mike Tyson. That airs tonight as well. But on the show last week, he was talking about the fact that you're probably the last of these box office stars. You know, young guys are looking to the UFC fighters as opposed to traditional boxers, but you're probably the last of those box office stars. What do you say to that?
Well, I commend Tyson because he's one of the guys that paved the way for me to be where I'm at. You know, he's a legendary champion. And the only thing I have to say about Mike Tyson is everyone is always trying to judge Mike Tyson. He lived his life the way he wanted to live his life. No one can say what they would have done if they were in his shoes. Boxing will live on. You know, it's the Mayweather era. Not just myself, but the Mayweather brand. You know, I have my own style, and what I made cool about boxing is
Mike Tyson has praised Floyd Mayweather Jr. for his outstanding defensive skills and smart ring strategy. He once said, "If I was his size in the ring, he would outpoint me," showing Mayweather's technical talent. At the same time, Tyson pointed out the value of taking risks in boxing, suggesting that Mayweather's careful style might not appeal to every fan. Despite their differences, he respects Mayweather's commitment to the sport and has highlighted his consistent training routines, even calling him a gym rat who stuck to his regimen no matter the circumstances.
Different people. I like, what are you talking about? Why did you gotta get involved? He can say it. Why are you involved? All right, listen, as I'm saying, we're different people. So Floyd likes he likes glam, he's very glamorous, and this is what he liked, and I was very, savage. I wasn't that savage, dark, malevolent aura. You know, I was just never the fly, slick black fighter. You know, I was just very serious, and I was just very hard and mean. I didn't like the slickness. It was all about hurting and pain.
Being Mike Tyson premieres September 22nd on Fox, with new episodes Tuesdays on Fox Sports 1.
He never really had a boxing match in his life, right? He didn't have a boxing match, right? He went 10 rounds with the greatest fighter in the last 100 years of boxing.
No, Connor's a beast. Connor's a beast.
Think about, no. You're not listening to me. You don't understand what I'm saying. He went 10 rounds, scored punches on the greatest fighter in the last 100 years. Did he do something? Did he accomplish something? A star? See, people ain't looking. People just want to see the black guy beat the white guy. They just want to see it. But look what he had to fight against. And look what he did when he fought against it.
Mike Tyson has questioned Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s claims of being the greatest boxer ever. He said that real greatness goes beyond just an unbeaten record and includes earning public respect and leaving a cultural mark. Tyson highlighted that icons like Muhammad Ali were admired not only for their boxing skills but also for how deeply they connected with the public.
What lessons do you think Pacquiao and Mayweather could learn from you in terms of life away from the ring?
Well, Floyd seems to be going through some stuff like me right now, you know, like realizing no one's his friend and everybody's probably, even though I even hate to say it, maybe everybody's kind of a little jealous of him, you know, because he is Floyd Mayweather. I know these other guys got their money, but this guy is the champ of the world. You know, it's hard to compete with that. So he's pretty big on those scales as far as on the celebrity scale. So he's gonna realize what life is all about and what friends are all about, and realize that we only have a few of them. And sometimes they're the only ones we got. They may not be the ones we want, but they're the ones we have. You know, sometimes we wanna have glorious, glamorous friends, but they don't want to be our friends. So sometimes we have to deal with the hand that we were dealt with and accept the friends that we have.
Some critics also argue that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s frequent display of wealth, particularly when many are facing financial difficulties, can come across as insensitive. For example, his social media posts showing private jets and piles of cash have drawn criticism, with fans calling him insecure and implying he still seeks approval. These reactions show the delicate balance between confidence and perceived arrogance, especially when public figures show off their riches while others struggle financially.
People are entitled to judge me for what they hearsay, making assumptions. Just because I never came out and said, oh, let me explain. I don't have to explain it to nobody. Only people that I feel like I have to explain something to is my children and my relation, and because at the end of the day, only God can judge me.
Let's go back to where it all started. You grew up in Grand Rapids,
yes,
Michigan. Your father was a fighter. Your uncle was a fighter.
Both uncles.
Both uncles were fighters. So it was almost like you was like destined. It was predetermined. You were ordained to be a fighter.
Yes. That's all I knew.
You were born to be a fighter. That's all I ever knew. What do you think about this exchange between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr.? Do you feel Tyson's warning makes sense? Or do you think Mayweather's approach to his money is smart? Share your thoughts in the comments below.